Hey, what's going on, guys? It's amazing here. I really don't let y'all come in my room for a lot of reasons. I've been silent for a while, and what I've been working on is my first pitch competition. So, about 3 weeks ago, maybe four or so, um, I was one of the lucky participants of the SBA's first small biz financial competition. And at the end of the competition, you can win $3,000, a laptop, and a printer. But it is my very first pitch. And because this is something I take very seriously, Stronger Nurse, and it's a brand that I created, which is, oh my God, so much work. Of course, the pitch is important because I realized that I'm going to be pitching for the rest of my life. I'm going to be pitching to anybody who will listen so they can understand just how important it is to have stronger nurses around the world. One day, if you already haven't been a patient, but you've been in the hospital, whether you've had a newborn child or you yourself have been in there, or your parents or your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, or whatever, everybody has had a hospital experience. And depending on the quality of that nurse, it makes or breaks your experience. Don't you want a stronger nurse to take care of you? Because I do. And so essentially what I'm doing is I'm creating my pitch. We already live in a world where there are not enough nurses, and the pandemic made it very obvious. And now the other thing that made obvious is that nurse work is hard. It's extremely stressful. And who is there to take care of us? Who cares about our mental health, our emotional health, our physical health, our finances, and our relationships? Well, nobody does. We give so much of ourselves to other people that we don't take care of ourselves. And by the time that we get home, and take care of our families and everything, there's nothing left. We live on E. We literally live on burnout. And so there's got to be a way, there has to be something for somebody who's willing to take a stand. And you know what? Make nurses stronger. Help them become stronger. That's what Stronger Nurse is all about. So this is my pitch. Been working on it. Actually, I worked today. I worked about 12 hours or so. I came home, worked on the last couple of hours of this. But there's a guy, a TEDx talk that I came across, and he's a professional pitcher. And I figured, you know what? This is what I'm going to have to do. So I took the plunge. It wasn't that expensive. And so this is the diagram. He actually has a pitch canvas. And so I finished my business canvas, which is the lean version. Is one page, just PowerPoint bullets and stuff, very simple and concise. I finished that. I'm getting it designed. But essentially, this is all of my thoughts as to what my pitch is going to be about. I listened to the book by Simon Sinek, Start With Why. I'm stuck. I know why, but I cannot articulate why in that very short phrase of why I do it. He went on and on about Apple and Harley Davidson and some of the other major brands that people will go through, difficulties just to obtain the product and stuff. It's not about the products, it's about the lifestyle. And so it finally hit me. Stronger Nurse Lifestyle. And guess who's the embodiment of that? Me. But I have not been consistent with my message or my branding, my social media or anything. And all that's about to change. That's actually part of my business plan, and that's part of my pitch, is that I am Stronger Nurse. Period. And I am, just as vulnerable as everybody else. I do get tired. I'm not a robot. I do break down, and I have broken down before. But my goal is not to have that happen again. And so this is really a rally for nurses who want to get into the profession or are just now starting out in the profession, not to burn out. Do whatever you can to preserve your energy and your strength so you can love this for a long time. Because there's a lot of nurses you'll come about that, you know what, they hate this job. They hate doing it. They forgot why they got into it. And so we don't need that. I'll be a patient one day, and so are you. Whether you're a nurse or not, you will be in the hospital in somebody's bed one day. And I guarantee you, you do not want to be treated the way you treat some of those patients sometimes because you're tired and you're burnt out and you don't want to be bothered, but it's a job. Guess what? You want somebody who cares enough about themselves to take care of you. That's what's important. So become a stronger nurse today. Inspire other people to become stronger nurses. And guess what? If you've been a nurse for 30 years, inspire the younger nurses. The ones who, it may be your niece or your nephew or something like that want to become a nurse. Bring them on. Show them, you know what? I think this is a good fit for you. I think The stronger nurse will help you survive in this profession because it ain't for everybody. And there's not enough people becoming nurses. And there's a lot of people leaving the profession. That's a scary thought. The pandemic has showed you that we do not have enough nurses. There are not enough nurses in this world. There are not enough people who are willing to be selfless and sacrifice themselves. For what? For you? Because you didn't take care of yourself? Now, large majority of people, we see it. And then there are those that, did a very good job. Those I definitely don't mind helping. The 95-year-old that's been living at home, that's been cooking and cleaning and driving and stuff like that, not really ever been sick, got all their teeth. That's my ideal patient. That's, same weight most of their life. Consistency. Those are my favorite patients, But I digress. Anyway, as y'all can see, I have my mind map on the wall. That's how I memorize stuff. And like I said, there's my pitch. So I'm going to bed. It's already 10:30. It's 30 minutes past my bedtime. Stronger Nurse Lifestyle. 8 hours, non-negotiable sleep. But I'm building something. Unfortunately, some days I got to just burn the oil. And tonight I burned a little bit extra. My eyes is burning. I'm tired. It's time to go to sleep. So I'll check in with y'all later.